When you think of bamboo, what's the first thing that comes to mind? Probably a panda, right? Just munching away. But what if I told you that's only scratching the surface? We're going to peel back the layers on this amazing plant and find out why it's one of nature's true super materials. Okay, first things first, let's tackle the biggest misconception right out of the gate. You look at a huge, dense forest of this stuff, and you have to ask, is this a tree? The answer is probably not what you think. Nope, not even close. Bamboo is actually a type of giant grass. That's right, a grass. It doesn't have a trunk like a tree does. Instead, it has this incredible underground network of roots called rhizomes. Think of that as the command center, the secret engine that drives its amazing power. And when I say power, I mean it. Get this, some types of bamboo can grow more than a meter in a single 24-hour period. I'm not kidding, over a meter a day. It is literally one of the fastest growing plants on the entire planet. So to really get why bamboo is so special, we've got to look at its life cycle. It's just fundamentally different from any tree you've ever seen. So check this out. A new bamboo shoot, called a culm, just rockets up to its full height in a matter of months. It doesn't get any wider, it just goes straight up. Then, for the next few years, it's all about hardening, getting stronger. And here's the kicker. You can harvest the mature stalks after about 3 to 5 years, and that underground rhizome system, it just keeps sending up new shoots. You never have to replant. The forest just regenerates itself. That crazy growth is matched by some truly incredible strength. So let's dive into the science of what makes this supergrass so ridiculously strong. The best way to think about it is like nature's own carbon fiber. Seriously, it's a perfectly designed composite material. If you look at it on a microscopic level, you have these super strong cellulose fibers, that's the reinforcement, and they're all held together in this flexible matrix of something called lignin, which is kind of like the glue. It's a design that's been perfected over millions of years to be as strong and as light as possible. And this right here shows you the result. When you put bamboo head-to-head with steel, the results are just staggering. I'm talking about tensile strength. That's how much you can pull on something before it breaks. Bamboo is right up there with steel, but it is so much lighter and way more flexible. That flexibility is why it's such an amazing building material in places that get earthquakes. It bends, it doesn't break. So how does it get that strong? Well, after that insane initial growth spurt we talked about, the stalk enters this hardening phase. It's a process called lignification. That's when the cell walls inside start to stiffen up and solidify, giving the bamboo all of its structural power. It's like it does all its growing first, and then it hits the gym. Now, humans have known about bamboo's potential for a long, long time. So let's take a look at how we've used this power, from really ancient techniques all the way to some cutting-edge modern tech. For centuries, people came up with some really clever ways to make bamboo last. See, it's full of natural sugars, which pests and decay love. So people developed all these methods, like soaking it, smoking it over a fire, or treating it with natural minerals to protect it. Pretty smart, right? Fast forward to today, and we've basically put that same idea on steroids. A really common modern method is called carbonization, which is basically a fancy way of saying heat treatment. We carefully heat the bamboo to cook out all those sugars. Not only does this make it way more durable and stable, but it also gives it that beautiful, dark, rich color you see in a lot of modern bamboo floors and furniture. And that kind of technology lets us create entirely new kinds of building materials. We can now take raw bamboo and process it into things like laminated lumber, plywood, even massive panels and beams that can be used in modern construction. But the absolute king of the hill is probably strand-woven bamboo. The process itself is just fascinating. You take the bamboo, shred it all the way down into fibers, mix it up with an adhesive, and then compress it all together with immense heat and pressure. What you get at the end is a material that is literally harder than many hardwoods. It's perfect for things that take a beating, like flooring. It's bamboo, just taken to a whole new level. Now, of course, with all this potential, you hear the words green and sustainable thrown around a lot when it comes to bamboo. But is it really that simple? Let's take a hard look at the full sustainability equation. Okay, the promise is obvious, right? It grows incredibly fast, so it's rapidly renewable, it sucks up a ton of CO2, and that rhizome network we talked about, it's amazing for preventing soil erosion. But, and this is a big but, there are caveats. Huge bamboo farms can lead to monocultures, which isn't great for biodiversity. And the chemical treatments and synthetic glues used to make those engineered products, they can really complicate the eco-friendly picture and make recycling tough. To see bamboo only as a material is to miss half the story. Its physical traits are so incredible that they've been woven right into the fabric of human culture for centuries. Its ability to bend in the wind without breaking became a symbol for flexibility and resilience. Its hollow stalk, a sign of humility. This isn't just a plant, it's been a teacher, showing up in art and philosophy as a model for how to live with integrity. So what we're left with is this amazing bridge. A bridge between ancient wisdom and modern innovation. Bamboo is more than just a resource. It's kind of a blueprint. It shows us strength through flexibility and sustainability by its very design. So the real question isn't just if we can use it, but if we can truly learn from it. As we engineer our own future, can we learn to build with the same kind of resilience and integrity as this remarkable supergrass?